Dara! Dara playing tennis.
What if I raise my bill up? Do you think it'll pick up on the camera?
Definitely.
I have to raise it higher than Spencer's head.
It's not that high.
Gonna start. I hope I didn't jinx it. If I speak.
Please rise for the procession of the graduates.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. The colors are being presented by the Aiken and JROTC Color Guard, commanded by Cadet Lydia McGee. Our national anthem is being sung by the Aiken High School Chorus.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
To our parents, guests, please be seated. Graduates, be seated too. I jumped ahead. Thank you. To our parents, guests, and graduates, we say good morning and welcome to the commencement exercise for the 2023 graduating class of Aiken High School. We are honored to be afforded the opportunity to hold this ceremony and welcome those that are with us in person, as well as those joining us virtually. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our sponsors and introduce our special guests.
The Class of 2023 graduation sponsors. Presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services. Platinum sponsor, Aiken Works. Gold sponsors, Haas and Hildebrand, Bridgestone. Silver sponsors, Buford Goff and Associates, the City of North Augusta, the City of Aiken, H.G. Reynolds Company, LS3P Architecture Interiors Planning. Supporting sponsors, McMillan, Pasden, Smith Architecture, and Security Federal Bank. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I have the honor of recognizing our special guest. The Aiken County Public School District Superintendent King Lawrence, Chief Officer of Instruction Dr. Amy Edwards, Chief Officer of Human Resources and Administration, Ms. Jennifer Hart, Chief Officer of Operations and Student Services, Dr. Corey Murphy, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Trey Traxler, Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mr. Berkeley Postel, Assistant Superintendent of Middle School, Dr. Phyllis Gamble, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Mr. Eric Jeffcoat, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Ms. Julie Revel, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino, Director of Communications and Community Partnerships, the Aiken County Board of Education, Chairman, Mr. Cameron Nessel, and Ms. Patrice Reinhardt Jackson. On our advisory council, Ms. Albertine Grant, Chairman, Mr. John Pettigrew, and Mr. Eugene White. Mr. Representative William Kleinburn and his wife Beverly Kleinburn.
It is now time to hear from our Aiken County Superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence.
Thank you, Ms. Hamrick. Congratulations, class of 2023. I want to send you off with some advice from one of my very favorite children's authors, Kobe Yamada. And this is a book called Maybe. Have you ever wondered why you're here? You are the only you there's ever been or ever will be. You have so much to offer. Maybe you will invent something that no one has ever seen before. Maybe you will build things that reach high into the sky. Your life is yours. Try as many things as you can and see as many things as you can see. Wherever you go, take your hopes, pack your dreams, and never forget it is on journeys that discoveries are made. Maybe you will help others to see the beauty in each day, or maybe you'll lift cheering crowds onto their feet. Do everything with love, follow your heart, and see where it leads you. Maybe you are here to shine a light into places that have been dark for far too long. Maybe you will speak up for those who can't speak up for themselves. Maybe you are here to help in ways that only you can. There will be struggles. There will be fears. It won't always be easy. At times, it will feel really hard. You might make a mess of things. You may fall down, and you may fail. But you will also get back up, and you will rise a little stronger and a little taller. Because there really is more inside you than you know. And this world needs your gifts, your talents, and your big ideas. And maybe you're just getting started. What if you're only scratching the surface of what you can do and who you can be? What if you have talents that you haven't discovered yet? There's something powerful, even magical, about you. You already have everything it takes to do big things. Maybe you have no idea just how good you really are. And maybe you don't know how much you matter. But maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting centuries for someone just like you. One thing is for sure, you are here, and because you are here, anything is possible. Class of 2023, you have the tools that you need. Go out and make a difference.
I would now like to introduce our Aiken County School Board member, Ms. Patrice Reinhardt Jackson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I bring you greetings on behalf of the board. Congratulations to Aiken High School Class of 2023. Class of 2023, a few months ago, I met one of your classmates, Jeremiah Taylor. Jeremiah, please raise your hand. I met Jeremiah at college and career night. I asked Jeremiah to give me a topic to speak to you all about today. And without hesitation, he said, making the right choices in life. Class of 2023, you have already made one of the first major choices in your life by fulfilling the requirements to be a member of this graduating class, and we applaud you. This accomplishment was an important choice. One like all other choices we make in life was one made up of smaller choices. You made choices in elementary school, like should you play on the swings by yourself or play a game with a group of friends. In middle school, you had to choose what you would wear, what sport you would play, and what extracurricular activities you would participate in. As a high school student, the number of choices that you had to make increased. You had to choose to get up and go to school. You had to choose what courses were best for you and what friends you were going to surround yourself with. These choices have led to you sitting here at this graduation ceremony on today. As you move forward in your life, I encourage you to remember that every small choice that you make daily will determine your future. The person you will become, the career you choose, and the relationships you have and will establish are all the sum of the choices you make. You also need to know that you will not always be able to control everything that happens in life. Some of you have already learned this. However, no matter what circumstances you may face in your lives, you will always have power, the power to choose. From this day forward, the choices that you will make will not only determine what you do, but who, in fact, you are. You can choose to be kind. You can choose to be a person of light and strength that makes our shared world a better place to be. You can choose to be courageous. You can choose to face all your choices with bravery and determination and not let fear stand in your way. You are walking out of here today to a new beginning. Your school and your community are very proud. We look forward to seeing where your future choices will lead you. Now, if you chose not to listen to anything that I've said for the past few minutes, hear and remember this. Choose to run your own race. Choose to be exceptional. But most importantly, simply choose to be the very best you that you can be. With all that being said, it is my turn to make a few choices. I choose to thank Jeremiah Taylor for planting the seed for today's profound message. I choose to congratulate each of you for achieving one of many milestones along your journey. I choose to thank your family, friends, teachers, and all other staff who have supported you along the way. And finally, I choose to end this speech that I am more than sure you are glad that I am ending too. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Hornets.
It is my honor to present to you the valedictorians for the 2023 graduating class of Aiken High School. The valedictorian is the student or students with the highest overall average in the class. This year, we have the honor to present two valedictorians. I would first like to recognize Dylan Michael Hamill.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak here this afternoon. It is a tremendous honor, and I will try not to disappoint. I've spent weeks trying to come up with what to talk about, what topic we all have shared together as a class. There are so many to choose from, but I finally decided on one that I think works best. But before I reveal that topic, I want to talk about my own experiences at Aiken High. When I first arrived at Aiken High, I was a sophomore. I was at a new school. I didn't even have a freshman year to make new friends. I had come from Mead Hall Episcopal School. Nearly all of my friends and experiences came from there, and leaving it was not easy. I had to make new friends as well as learn how Aiken High worked. On top of this mess, that year was the year of COVID and cohorts. Because of these cohorts, I never saw any of my old friends that I had shared a class with. The cohorts themselves stopped me from easily making new friends as well, as we were only in classes together a couple of days out of the week. Because of the transfer, I had an entirely new soccer team I had to get to know, but the same problems occurred there. Teammates were quarantined and practices were divided. I did know one person named Dylan Jeffcoat, but he was gone most of the season due to supposed injuries. I also struggled with mental health problems, so needless to say, I struggled throughout my sophomore year. Regardless of the obstacles, I continued to push forward, but I received a tremendous amount of help. I had a multitude of friends that helped me, including people such as Amelia Overstreet and Maddie McLean, and others. I had my family and teachers who supported and mentored me throughout my year. I also had my soccer teammates who were there for me. Junior year is when everything really began to look good. The cohorts were no more, so I could meet everyone at the school. I met a ton of new people like Carolina Pettigrew, Caroline Weaver, and Jacob Lee. I was able to be more involved with the school and became a part of what Tucker Samaha has described it as the best student section east of the Mississippi. I was able to get to know all of my teachers and even went on some field trips. Ever since my junior year, my time has been amazing. It was through the support of teachers such as Mr. Spensley, Mrs. Geyer, Mrs. Bataro, Coach Carpenter, and Mr. Densmore that I was able to push past my struggles and enjoy my time being here. I also must give thanks to both my mom and dad who were always there for me, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends who were always by my side, and I guess my younger brother was there too, supposedly. I know I'm not the only one who has had these issues. Whether it's school, work, social life, or worrying about college, everyone here has had their own personal problems. The one thing we have in common is that we have all survived. We have all overcome, and we will continue to overcome. We will use the experiences here to help overcome problems in the future. Everyone here is going down a different path, whether college, the military, the workforce, or even traveling. Each of these paths come with their own battles that you will have to overcome. Use what you have learned here to surpass those situations, and remember that you will not struggle forever. You will be able to push past it. Congratulations, class of 2023, for our survival and continuing to fight, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
I would now like to recognize Avery Elizabeth Sitch.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. Class of 2023, we've made it to our final high school ceremony. When this concludes, we will officially begin moving up and into the world. We should be very excited about this. Doors are opening for us that weren't open before, and we're becoming our own unique individuals as we begin to play bigger roles in society. Some individuals here, particularly my mother, are sad as we start our own life paths ahead of us. Graduation instills a variety of feelings among us all. There's happiness, sadness, excitement, anxiety, joy, and pride. And right now, I am completely certain that boredom and sleepiness make that list as well. This is a rather long ceremony. However, there is no pressure to feel a certain way at this present moment in time. Feel how you need to feel. Smile, cry, laugh, or sleep. There's no need to constantly do things conventionally in life. Unconventionality is a gift, and we should embrace it. This concept of unconventionality isn't new to anybody here. Our collective high school experience has, by no means, been entirely conventional. Not to harp on COVID, but the pandemic did change the nature of our schooling. From freshman year's virtual work, to sophomore year's hybrid weirdness, to junior year's desk dividers and masks, we were given a crash course in unconventional methodology. While this experience might have been unfamiliar, it wasn't entirely negative. Many new, beneficial alternatives to standard educational approaches have been implemented. Now, virtual school is an option for individuals who may struggle with in-person learning, and dual enrollment has become more accessible and common. I actually fully dual enrolled my last 2 years, and that was exceedingly beneficial to me. So, through our experience with COVID, we learned that unconventionality can be beneficial. We learned that everyone is unique and that different methods are better for different people. Individuals shouldn't feel pressured to walk along paths that aren't suited for them. Essentially, my point is, you shouldn't force someone to hike when they're wearing stilettos. Class of 2023, we are on the cusp of entering the real world. Soon, some of us will go straight into the workforce, some will attend college, some will enlist in the military, while others take a gap year to travel the world. There's no need to force yourself to go about life in a specific way. I was talking to Ms. Bataro about the concept I'm trying to express today, and she worded it particularly well. She said, go where you need to go, do what you need to do, and make it right for your life. Classmates, please remember that it's your future. Feel free to be conventional or unconventional. It's your choice. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Good afternoon. Aiken County Public School District recognizes students in each graduating class as senior scholars for maintaining academic excellence throughout their entire high school year. To qualify as a senior scholar, students must have earned a minimum cumulative grade point average of a 3.75, ranked in the top 10%, and must earn a minimum of a B in every class taken in high school for each quarter. All Aiken senior scholars are honored at a recognition banquet and received a medallion that is worn today at graduation. At this time, will our senior scholars still stand to be recognized? Thank you. At this time, please help me welcome to the stage our senior class president that will share more senior highlights. And Darius Lawton.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Darius Lawton, and I am the senior class president. This afternoon, I have the honor of announcing our class's accomplishments in academics and extracurricular activities. This year has been the end of a very bumpy road, and let me just say, it has been a long time coming. With the help of our teachers and classmates, we made this year a year of hope for the next classes to come. COVID made us go to sleep as freshmen and wake up as seniors. This year, our Beta Club seniors raised over $3,000 for a local Make-A-Wish child and the Cumbie Center. Our seniors gathered a record-breaking grand total of 2,875 service hours, out-serving all previous classes. Our nationally ranked Quiz Bowl academic team had a banner year, bringing home many trophies, winning big tournaments such as the USC Challenge that took place in February, and placed highly in other competitions. They also won the Aiken County Academic Championship for the 6th year in a row and participated in the NAQT High School National Championship Tournament. This year, our AHS marching band performed in front of a crowd of 80,000 people at the University of South Carolina versus the University of Georgia football game and placed second and won the Best Music Award at the ERMO competition. The jazz band earned a superior rating at the Jazz Festival in March. 10 students qualified for all county honor band, 9 students qualified for all region honor band, and 1 student qualified for all state band. The orchestra participated in the Garcia Orchestra Clinic, and a senior was awarded the Garcia Scholarship. We have 106 students that completed the CTE program and 42 seniors that completed the career internship. This year, our Student Government Association participated in the Student Council Coalition and was awarded the Outstanding Project in School Service and Leadership. They were also awarded the Student Council of the Year, going on to win our first SEC championship. Our student body president was awarded the James Francis Burns Society of Student Leaders. It was another year's success for Hornet Athletics. 10 of our seniors signed to compete collegiately. Our volleyball team and girls 4x1 track and field team won state titles, as well as having 3 individuals who became state champions in track and field and in swimming. Several of our seniors were selected to participate in the North-South game. We have a senior that is a National Merit recipient, 6 Watson Brown, 11 Rotary, 16 Palmetto Fellows, and other local scholarship recipients. And on that note, as I look unto you all, and I see the best and brightest who have ever walked the halls of Aiken High School, and I must say it has been an honor to be you guys' senior class president. And I am honored to announce the class of 2023 has been offered $12.2 million in scholarships. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and go Hornets!
Good afternoon. At this time, we would like to recognize our seniors who have earned their Cambridge diploma in addition to their high school diploma. To earn the Cambridge diploma, students must take a minimum of 7 Cambridge advanced courses and pass the associated exams within a 3-year period. Will these students please stand when your name is called? Ali Marie Crespo, Brianna Moran Mahoney, and Ellis Elizabeth Runnels. Thank you. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize the seniors who are poised to earn their Cambridge diplomas in August of 2023 once scores have been released from their June 2023 exam series. Will these students please stand when I call your names? Violet Anna Childers, Preston Mark Gillespie, Dylan Michael Hamill, Jaden Elaine Huntington, Kara Tatiana Johnson, Jacob Cleveland Lee, Trevor Richard Miller, Amelia Claire Overstreet, Carolina Brooks Pettigrew, and Benjamin Leland Waits. Thank you. You may be seated. The South Carolina Seal of Biliteracy advances the state's and Aiken County School District's commitment to preparing every learner for college and career readiness in an increasingly international community by recognizing language learners who attain levels of proficiency in English and at least one other world language required in the global workforce. South Carolina is one of 40 other states who award the Seal of Biliteracy. To earn the Seal of Biliteracy, students must meet rigorous requirements and provide evidence of achieving the required levels of language proficiency in English plus one or more other languages. Students must meet the rigorous criteria for both English and another language regardless of the student's first language. Bronze Seal students must demonstrate language proficiency in at least the intermediate, mid-range, in all 4 domains: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Silver Seal students must demonstrate language proficiency in at least intermediate, high range in all 4 domains: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Gold Seal students must demonstrate language proficiency in the advanced, low, in all 4 domains: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. This year, 63 Aiken County students earned the Seal of Biliteracy, including 33 Bronze Seals, 22 Silver Seals, and 8 Gold Seals. Will the following students please stand when I call your names? Gold, Viviana Sophia Medina Roman. Silver, Preston Mark Gillespie. Miliangelis Garcia Lebron. Juan Camilo Gomez Hernandez. Jacob Cleveland Lee. And bronze, Perla Irene Herreta Hernandez. You may be seated.
Please assist with refraining from applauding or making noise during the roll call of graduates. Each family deserves to hear their graduate's name called. Your congratulations can best be shown by applause for the entire class after the last graduate has been awarded their diploma. We will have time to celebrate each graduate when the last graduate's name is called. We have discussed our expectations with this class. We thank everyone honoring and maintaining the dignity of this occasion with a decorum that protects it. Thank you.
William Harris Mackey. Jose Alexander Altamirano. Vanessa Ryan Armstrong. Tamia Ananda Retha Ashley. Ethan William Baker. Lydia Ann Barker. Kaylee Ann Barnhill. Ashby Grafton Barton. Jamal Deshaun Bates. Elena Grace Bainham. Ulissa Beltran. Landon Jennings Bice. Lillian Adele Blackburn. Christina Michelle Blair. Natalie Grace Bland. Alexis Noel Boatner. Larson Dean Boatwright. Sydney Brianna Boatwright. Hannah Lee Boucher. Brendan Isaiah Bogar. Benjamin William Brinkley. India Alicia Brown. Jeffrey Alexander Brown. Mackenzie Nicole Brown. Patrick Jerome Brown. Lana Michelle Bryan. Demetrius Alexander Bryant. Bailey Madison Burrows. Malaysia Denise Bussey. Malia Margaret Butler. Brent Michael Callan. Abigail Virginia Callis. Sophie Reed Campbell. Victor Manuel Cardenas Soto. Claire Allison Carpenter. Tito Alexander Castillo. Violet Anna Childers. Maya Maria Sol Ciani. Haley Samantha Clark. Jamar Jaleel Quayshawn Clark. Blake Chandler Coleman. Irelan Jordan Coleman. Jeremiah Nelson Cooper. Nakian Jacoby Corley. Tucker Legree Crenshaw. Aaliyah Marie Crespo. Bryn Renee Crook. Miranda Gabrielle Cummings. Travion Jermaine Cuthbertson. Jessa Leanne Davidson. Jamiria Celeste Davis. Olivia Grace Dawson. Quintavious Elijah Dawson. Mary Caroline Dean. Tamaya Alancia Deaver. Janique Maricia Dillard. Naima Layla Duckett. Joshua Matthew Dunnigan. Lane Bradley Dunnigan. Ian Cole Dunbar. Lauren Emily Jingaleski. Ella Marie Epley. Tavish Abigail Epperly.
Edgar Jesus Estrada. Patricia Estrada. Emma Elizabeth Ferris. Elijah Zion Felder. Jaden Janaya Felder. Trayvance Lamar Forrest. Tyler Andrew Fothergill. Noah James Farrox. Christopher Sean Frady. Talia Frazier. Christina Nakia Freeman. Luke Christophe Fundak. Victor Aldolfo Galavan Gambo. Millie Angeles Garcia Lebron. Cameron Anna Lisa Gardner. Jessica Gracelyn Gartman. Liberty Dion Gartrell. Preston Mark Gillespie. Haley Gabrielle Goldwire. Juan Camilio Gomez Hernandez. Julio David Gomez Ornelas. Mario Alberto Gonzalez. Kadrick Monte Gordon. Angel Amaya Gray. Gabrielle Peyton Gray. Delicia Sanja Green. Donald Thomas Gregory. Christian Campbell Grove. Jesse Allen Grubbs. Nicholas Clay Hagler. Peyton William Alexander Hall. What's your name? What's your name? Matthew Thomas Holland. Dylan Michael Hamill. Kelvin Dion Hardy Jr. Christopher Aaron Harrell. Shania DeKayla Harris. Caden Maddox Hawkins. Hannah Lee Heap. Ashley Elizabeth Hemby. Harrison Luke Hairlong. Justin Marcelo Hernandez. Harley Rose Holder. Taisha Sharnice Holmes. Madison Elizabeth Hucks. Emily Grace Hudson. Perla Irene Peretta Hernandez. Jaden Elaine Huntington. Nevaeh Kaylon Rose Hine. Coleman Christopher James. Dylan Alexander Jeffco. Jada Karen Jenkins. Joshua Jenkins. Chance Chandler Johnson. Jody Alexis Johnson. Kira Tatiana Johnson. Thomas Everett Johnson III. Tyrell LaSquire Johnson. Zakia Cherie Dorothea Johnson. Zanaria Ambrosa Octavia Johnson. Amari Keyshawn Jones. Justin Tajaz Jones. Morgan Joyner.
Lillian Marie Judd. Jalen Keyshawn Kelly. Madison Marie Kennedy. Ansley Grace Kitchings. Edwin James Knight. Tyron Keyshawn Lacarta. Ryan Abbott Langston. And Darius Tashawn Maurice Lawton. Gabrielle Michelle Layfield. Jacob Cleveland Lee. Tyra Alana Lee. Zactavius Mendez Leverett. Jaquan Jaquel Lewis. Mariana Lopez Estrada. Gabriel Caden Lopez Schaub. Delea Akaria Lott. Tyneek Jazz Lights. Emily Michelle Mahan. Brianna Marin Mahoney. Mariah Jasmine Matthews. Alexis Desiree Mathis. Monica Jane Matthias. Annie Lois Matson. Caden Allen McCurdy. Mackenzie Marie McGee. Madison Taylor McLean. Jesus Mena. Ella Rixby Merritt Watson. Jalea Deshonda Millhouse. Viviana Sophia Medina Roman. Trevor Richard Miller. Burgess Anthony Mixon. Trayvon Amir Morton. Sarah Ellen Moyer. Alexander Lionel Nixarian. Aiden Onderdonk Snow. Amelia Claire Overstreet. Ashley Paguda Guzman. Kenyon Lawrence Parent. Jacob Eric Patsarakis. Sierra Jamie Patterson. Molly Scott Patterson. Camille Elise Pete. Christopher David Caleb Peddington. Carolina Brooks Pettigrew. Trivon Antonio Pixley. Chase Hugh Poor. Stephanie Michelle Portillo Fuente. Kanira Tyra Lynn Price. Christian Cade Prince. Isaac Michael Quattro. Paige Renee Rainwater. Catherine Nicole Redmond. Trayshawn Cortez Reed. Bernadette Roja. Gabriel Randall Riggs. Destiny Aaliyah Robinson. Gregory Truman Rudder. Ellis Elizabeth Runnels. Grace Rachel Rutland. That's the last one, is it?
Tucker Nicholas Samaha. Kaylee Brooks Scott. Caroline Ann Sewell. Dominic John Shin. Avery Elizabeth Sitch. Joshua Javier Silva. Maisha Lachey Simmons. Emmanuel Sincere Smith. Naya Mackay Smith. Aiden Gregory Sneed. Rose Kella Snipes. Serenity Aaliyah Starks. Ginger Abigail Stevens. Tori J. Stevens. Faith Marie Stone. Danielle Francine Story. Eric Nicholas Strom. Anya Elizabeth Taylor. Jeremiah Malik Taylor. Yasmin Amani Taylor. Ava Jean Tejeda. Morgan Zanaya Thompson. Shania Elise Thompson. Casby Matrice Tolliver Jones. Antonio Daniel Toole. Elliot Diego Turi. Caden Wayne Troutman. Carolyn Rose Tucker. Michaela Jewel Tucker. Daisha Rick T. Tyler. Eddie Leon Tyler II. My Francis Tundajan Tyler. Tiffany Niaja Marsh Upson. Cameron Alize Vale. Benjamin Leland Waits. Yolanda Cynthia Ward. Caroline Connie Weaver. Emily Caitlin Widener. Darren Lavelle Williams. Jaden Jalee Williams. Micaiah Laurel Williams. Takel Edward Williamson. Amani Nevea Wilson. Xavier Alexander Wilson. Bernard Malik Wise. Rachel McKenna Wood. Michael Lane Zizit. Lauren Mackenzie Robinson. Tiana Lachey Sermons. Willie James Sermons.
Rise and shine, Hornets. Please stand. As principal of Aiken High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, I certify that these candidates have met all requirements for South Carolina High School Diploma, and I therefore confer upon them their high school diploma with all rights and privileges therein. Congratulations, graduates. You may now turn your tassel. Please remain standing for the alma mater.